But what are you supposed to be doing to multiply? Because right now, I'm spitting out hot fire, getting you motivated to go do that thing so you can multiply. And I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. Where are you supposed to be? You're listening to the Unapologetically Unstoppable podcast. It's about going deep into who you were made to be and following that, no matter what. Where your calling is in the front seat and fear, well, it's trying to stop you, but fuck that guy. And getting the tools and tips to become unstoppable. I'm your host, Jeanette Peterson, where not too long ago, I had to find my calling. Here, you'll hear from me and other online experts on how to discover your calling, the steps to make it happen, and how to monetize it. I believe when we're unapologetic about our calling, we become an unstoppable, expansive force. So let's get started. Hey girl, hey! So, today I want to talk to you about math. I know. Most people don't like math. I really love math. We're going to talk about multiplication. Okay, so why were you put on this earth? Why do you think that you specifically were put on this earth? The answer is a math question. I mean, kind of. Multiplication. Right? There are many reasons we were put on this earth, and one of them is to multiply. And I don't know what that means for you, but everybody has a call of multiplication on their life. Period. Dot. Does that mean that you need to have kids or should have kids? I don't know. That's not for me to decide, but that could be one of the ways. Are you supposed to multiply your love and be a foster parent? Could be. I don't know. Could you multiply how much money's in your bank account so that way you can give more and share that financial load, share the financial burden off somebody? Could be. I don't know. But the word is multiplication, y'all. Let's multiply. So I need you to think about what you are good at that you can multiply and double down, dip, flip, throw it down, reverse it. Let's go. We need to multiply something. What are we going to multiply? Huh? What? I didn't hear you. What are we going to multiply? Are you going to multiply how many people are in your group because you want to serve them better because you feel like they've got something big that they need to do in their life? Great. That sounds great. But your multiplication should not be about you because life is not actually about you. Okay, now I'm not like this share kind of person. What do they call them? I don't know, where they just give money to everybody and equal distribution of wealth. That's not me. I don't really believe in that because everybody's not a good steward of their things. So if I give a crackhead $100 and I have $100 and I do something great with it and he just buys more crack, that is not good redistribution of wealth. That's stupid. I'm not doing that. So that's not what I mean. But I mean, like, what can you do with what you're good at to multiply? I love helping people with their business. I just do. I just love hearing what they're doing in their business. I love hearing how to make more money in their business. I love helping them make the business work for them in the way that they are meant to be working. Like, I can tell you all sorts of different strategies, ways to make things work, things, blah, blah, blah. That's just the way my brain works. But I also need it to work for you as a person so you can multiply your talents and resources to help other people. And you are not made to help all people. I don't think my direct call is to help the homeless. I just don't. I don't think my direct call is to pick up trash on the street. I just don't. I don't like doing those things. And I don't actually think that my direct call is to do something with children. I don't like kids like that. Okay. I got my own. I love them. I just don't like kids like that. And that's okay because my job is to do this. God told me to make a podcast. He did not tell me to open a daycare, because if he told me to open a daycare, I would have done that. But that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm not doing that. But what are you supposed to be doing to multiply? Because right now I'm spitting out hot fire, getting you motivated to go do that thing so you can multiply. And I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. Where are you supposed to be? If you think it's at your kid's school, girl, go to school. Go to the school right now. I'm not playing. But you also need to look inside yourself and figure out who you are as a person to be able to do the best that you can so you can do the thing that you're supposed to be doing. So what is it? I want to know what you're supposed to be doing. And if you can't figure that out, let me know and we could talk through it. How about this? Let's talk through it right now. What are you really good at? And I'm not talking about macrame. I'm talking about, are you good at creating things with your hands? What makes you feel like you just get powered and lit up? I know that when I get off this microphone, I'm feeling good. I was listening to an interview with Billie Eilish, and she was talking about how she gets off stage and she just feels energized. When I get off calls with clients, I feel lit up. I feel re-energized. I feel like I could take on the world. What is that thing that you do that makes you feel like that? I love puzzles. I love jigsaw puzzles, but I don't feel energized after I do a jigsaw puzzle. I don't. I do a lot of them, but I don't feel lit up afterwards. What is making you feel lit up? After you do that one thing, you're like, man, that felt good. I didn't know if I was going to like it before this, but man, that felt good. That's also how I feel when I ride the Peloton or I ride my bike. I'm like, yeah, man, I didn't really want to do that, but man, that felt good. It feels good. It lights me up. It makes me feel warm inside. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. My whole body's on fire. I could take on the world. That's the feeling that you need to have when you know you're running in purpose. That feeling. It doesn't matter what it is. If it means baking something, girl, if that's what lights you up, bake. You're supposed to be doing that thing. And then how can we multiply that? How can we move that to another level? How can we just make it even better? But if you're just doing the thing, you're like, oh, I can make a lot of money at this. This would be great. I'm not your person. Straight up, not your person. I have a 9-to-5 that makes a lot of money and I hate it. So I don't do it as often as I should because I hate it. It does not light me up. It drains me. I feel yuck. Every time I do it, I sit at the computer and I just can't stop eating because my eyes will literally close if I'm not doing something with my mouth. I don't know how to explain that. That's just what it is. I think that if I was still a smoker, I'd be chain smoking cigarettes while I was doing that work because it doesn't light me up. It drains me. So what is it? What is that thing? Let's freaking go, man. I am so excited for you to figure that out and multiply your God-given strengths and talents. Let's go. Let's multiply. Oh my goodness. Now, I know you're ready to take this to the next level. So what you need to do is go to Facebook, join a community of badass, unapologetically unstoppable women at the Unapologetically Unstoppable Community. And you can find me on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson or at Peterson and Bell. This podcast was created by me, Jeanette Peterson, and Allison Hartman. Our producer is the Amy Williams. Talk soon.